Hey y'all, welcome back to Tobacco Leaf Legacies. This is Cheryl. I'm doing this video as kind of a part 2 as far as showing you the things that I'm doing in the parents' house. I've mentioned it before that this is my childhood home, and as much, love and everything as I had for my grandparents' home, and that's pretty intense, I have just as much, probably more, for my childhood home because I spent even more time there. I showed you the first video and all the different projects that we did then. I've had a lot of stuff going on now, so let me show you what I did. Okay, today I am doing something special, and it is actually something that I did up in North Carolina at that house. Now, obviously, this house I'm keeping and I'm going to rent it, so I'm planning on having this one forever. And the other one, we were completely losing. But with renting it, I'm still not going to be able to come in here, and I'm doing some painting and different things to get it ready. So before I do all that, we're back to preservation. And so I want to try to preserve what I can, how it is, before I do some painting and before I get a family in here, and then I can't come back in here. And we are basically doing the same thing. Now, I have not finished stuff outside, so we're not going to be doing any outside stuff today. However, inside, we are doing what I call like a real estate package. So it's professional, inside photos. It is a video walkthrough. It is Matterport, which that is just the neatest thing. So you've probably seen it in listings. You click and it moves, and you click and it moves, and you can kind of virtually walk through a house, which is really kind of cool to be able to see it. We're doing that. We're having a floor plan done. All of this stuff is what I had done up in North Carolina, and I'm doing it today, and I'm very excited about that. And so I have already packed up so much stuff. I mean, you can see this is empty. Everything is empty because there was just no way to leave everything and be able to get ready and do the things that I need to do. So I've put out what I could, what little bit is here. Like right here, that's the original deed to the house. And I opened up Mom's sewing machine over here, and I brought over some pictures to leave. Got one of Dad's trains up there. Got the TV, got a little VCR. We opened up Mr. Edison's phonograph right here. That kind of stuff. Just to do what I could. Just to do what I could. Once this is done, the outside stuff probably won't even get done until October or November, which the weather will be better than anyway, so that'll be a whole lot better. But once this is done, then the very next thing is the movers, because all of this has got to go. I've got somebody coming in August 4th that is going to start painting the walls, and we're putting down new tile in the kitchen, like all of these kinds of things that I need done. So all this stuff's got to go. But I'm excited. I'm excited anytime that I can have professional photos and videos and things like this done, because it just looks so good. So I've got about 20 minutes before he gets here, and when it's all done, I'll show you some of the pictures. All right, guys, I am getting ready. I'm actually headed to the house here in a few minutes because I have got my photographer, professional photographer, coming out to do some pictures of me in the house before I move all the furniture and before I, just kind of make it official and really move everything out. I thought I need to do all the things that I did in North Carolina. And one of the things that I did was have a professional photographer. Got a little squirrel peeking at me over here. Can you see him? Hi, baby. I'll give you a peanut in a minute. Do you want a peanut? He knows that we usually give him peanuts, so he's like, "Are you done? Are you done?" Anyway, I had a professional photographer come out and same thing, do pictures in the house before I officially moved everything out. So I'm treating this house exactly the same, and so she's coming out. Her name's Emily. She is amazing. She did the anniversary pictures for the boyfriend and I, and she also did the photos. I decided to have some professional ones done with the girls, and she did those as well, and they just turned out beautiful.
I know they say you can't go home again. I just had to come back one last time. Ma'am, I know you don't know me from Adam, but these handprints on the front steps are mine. Up those stairs in that little back bedroom is where I did my homework and I learned to play guitar. And I bet you didn't know, under that live oak, my favorite dog is buried in the yard. I thought if I could touch this place or feel it, this brokenness inside me might start healing. Out here it's like I'm someone else. I thought that maybe I could find myself. If I could just come in, I swear I'll leave. Won't take nothing but a memory from the house that built me.
Okay, this next batch of pictures that I'm going to show you, I don't really know what you call them. I saw this online, I don't know, years ago, and when I got to the North Carolina house and was doing all the different things there, I just thought, oh, well, this will be perfect. And it's basically you're taking an old photograph and you're holding it as best you can, you know, where that original photo was taken. So you're kind of getting a then and now in one photograph. And so I decided I wanted to go ahead and do it for the parents' house too. So that's what these are.
I'm sitting in the railway station, got a ticket for my destination. On a tour of one-night stands, my suitcase and guitar in hand, and every stop is neatly planned for a poet and a one-man band. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Every day is an endless stream of cigarettes and magazines. And each town looks the same to me, the movies and the factories, and every stranger's face I see reminds me that I long to be homeward bound. I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Tonight I'll sing my songs again, I'll play the game and pretend. But all my words come back to me in shades of mediocrity, like emptiness and harmony. I need someone to comfort me. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me.
Tonight is significant because if you will remember, when I was in North Carolina, before I was moving furniture out, I had my last night in the house. Now, it was a little bit different because, I knew that I would never be able to stay in the house again because the house is just not going to exist. Here, it's a little bit different because I am keeping the house. It's just that I'm going to be renting it out, and there's going to be another family in here, and their furniture is going to be in here instead of the furniture that I've seen my entire life. And so tonight, well, let me back up. I have got movers coming in about 5 days. I have moved all of the, as you can see, compared to what it has been in the past, all the bins and the boxes and everything are gone. So tonight I thought, well, I need to stay in the house one more time. I need to sleep in my room, one more time. I may get to do it again, in my life. There's no way of knowing what's going to happen. Who knows? I might move some stuff back in here one day and go back and forth between here and my mountain house. That would be awesome. But for now, everything is going to get moved out. And so for now, I want to stay here one more night. And yes, even though I'm keeping this house and it's not going anywhere, it still gets me emotional because, this is my childhood home. And, just like with all the memories that I have up in North Carolina, I've got even more here because, I spent even more, obviously. I spent more time here, and, there's not an inch of this place that I can't look at and, memories come rushing back. And I've been able to come in here for 51 years anytime I wanted to. Well, of course, once I moved out. So to not be able to come in here anymore it's going to be an adjustment. It's already been an adjustment not having the place in North Carolina to go to. I'm not quite sure if that's actually really filtered through yet or not. But this one I've come to so much more that to not be able to come in here anymore is going to be really, really hard. Yeah, I'm not going to candy coat that. That's going to be really, really hard. So that's why I wanted to come tonight and just spend another night in here and with all my furniture before it gets moved and, put in storage. And I don't know, let me just show you some of the things that I have around here and some of my memories. This right here is one of a set of beautiful lamps that has been in this living room set forever. And I used to get in so much trouble for taking these dang things off and playing with them. But as a kid, that is very attractive, right? Yep, I would get in trouble for that. Over here, Mom used to have a big cabinet system that ran the whole wall. Some of you probably know what I'm talking about. It had a slide top to it. You put the records in there. There was storage on the other side. It was awesome. This is actually my old stereo that we've put out here, and I've got it going tonight. I've got some monkeys going. We're going to listen to some Brenda Lee because this is my childhood in record form for the holidays right here. Some more monkeys. We've got some Duran Duran, some Michael Jackson, Dirty Dancing. I actually had these in here for some of the photo shoot that I was doing. Let me show you over here. This right here, Granddaddy made that. My mom's dad. He cut out all the little wood pieces, and all of these right here are old spools that Mama had. And so he took them and glued them all together and stained everything. And it's cool. We have 2 of those. I don't remember if I showed you that in North Carolina or not. Maybe, there's just been so much over the last number of years. But there's 2 of those. I have one. I think my brother has the other one. And that's just, it's such a simple piece. But the fact that Granddaddy made it makes it just so unbelievably special. In the kitchen here, This used to be a sliding glass door opening. You can kind of see how it's about the size of that. Well, Dad, when they first got the house, he built this, all these shelves and everything. And their little cake topper from their wedding has always sat up on this top shelf. Oh yeah, we have one of those couches too. When I was little, we had a green one. I actually remember that one. And of course, we got that in the 80s with matching chair and ottoman. But you know what? I'm never going to get rid of a couch. And with all of the stuff that I have for the mountain house, I don't have family room furniture, which is hilarious. So for right now, we're keeping these because they're going to go in the family room up there, so I have somewhere to sit. This right here is a train, a wooden handmade train that my dad made. And we have some extra cars. They don't necessarily go with it. I just kind of found them as I was going through stuff. But he made a lot of handmade stuff like that. These are graduation tassels from my parents' graduation. I forget which one's which. I'd have to look at pictures. I know you've seen my Edison video where I shared about this player and the records and everything that I've got. I am going to start that up tonight so that I can play it one more time. I have recently found this really cool wooden box to store all of my records in. And you'll remember in the video when I went through and showed you that I bought these, I found this image online and put it on all of them so that each record would have its own little sort of original sleeve. Do you have furniture, or do you remember furniture in your mom's parents' house or grandparents' house where it was just always in the same spot, like for eons and eons, always in the same spot? Y'all, that stool, chair, whatever you want to call it, has always been, as long as I remember, in that exact spot. And I think one reason why is because we had a phone right here. So it made it real easy before we had the desk over here with the chair. It made it real easy to grab the phone and then have a seat. But that always been right there. I'm in the parents' bedroom, and most everything is still set up from when I just had the pictures and videos done because it was just last week. But I still have Mom's little purse from when she'd married Dad. This was actually a brighter blue. Of course, it's just kind of faded over time. And this was, not sure how this goes, I think like this. This was her little headpiece that she wore. And if I'm remembering correctly, I also do still have her dress. And one of my plans for that, there are some things that I've just had packed up for so long that it's hard to remember. It's like, I do have that, right? But I would like to get actually a little dress form, little, not mannequin, like not full mannequin, but just a little dress form or something to put her dress on and to put these with, because I just think that that would be really cool. And it was a cute little dress. Oh, and she had a belt. Remember the belt too? I've got the belt that I put up. Such a cute little blue dress when she married Dad that she wore. And it's one of those things that I would like to see it all the time. So that's kind of the plan with that. And this is my room. Well, was my room, but to be fair, I still think of it like it's my room. It's a lot different than it used to be. Maybe I'll put a couple pictures here. When I was little, of course, it was very pink and very frilly and all that. And then by the time I got into probably middle school, I really loved purple. And so Mom was like, well, let's redo your room. So I was like, okay. So I had purple carpet. The rooms were light purple. I had purple bed, like everything. It's like I lived in a grape. It was awesome. Everything looked really cool. And Then when I discovered the monkeys and I discovered magazines with pictures of the monkeys, oh my gosh, and posters and everything, y'all, these walls were full. My doors over here, this is the closet door and the main door. This entire thing was covered. That entire thing was covered. The other side of that door was covered. Oh, bless Mom for letting me do it. She was just, I knew she was like, ooh, I hope she grows out of this soon. But it was really fun. So it's really nice to stay here for another night and to just be in the house. And of course, I feel closer to the parents. You know, I feel closer to Mom and everything being here and staying here. And it just feels like the right thing to do, to have some time here. So I just wanted to share that with you. Good night.
Morning, Mom. Slept pretty good aside from the hard bed. It's kind of nice going to sleep in my room again, waking up in my room. One of my favorite things, and like most special with Mom, because Mom was a very hands-off mom, but I remember when I was little, her coming in and waking me up by singing, "Wake up, little Susie, wake up, little Susie, wake up." That was the only part of the song she sang. And it was really sweet. And it's one of my favorite memories of my mom. It's her singing that to wake me up. So I'd like to think in some way she sang it this morning. Even if I didn't hear it. Okay. I'm gonna start the day crying. Get up and do stuff. Morning.
All right, y'all, that concludes this video. Hope you enjoyed seeing my little photo preservation projects, I call them. It's always kind of fun to do stuff like that. And I encourage you, if you have an old property, if you are getting ready to move, sell it, I don't know, even do a lot of renovation, I encourage you to do these kinds of things so that you can at a later date go back and relive your memories and relive the way that it is and all that. These things are important. They are important to us. And once something's changed, you can't go back. You can't go back. So get it, record it, do pictures of it, whatever you need to do it now. And of course, I had to spend, my last night here. Hopefully you got a kick out of my little story about Mom. It's such a simple thing, but it really is one of my favorite memories of her. If you have any fun stories of your mom, like with my mom, how she would wake me up with the little, wake up little Susie song, I would love to hear about it. Sometimes it's the little things that mean the most to us, especially as we get older and we don't have those same people around anymore. It's not always the big things. Sometimes it's the little things. So I would love to hear about that. Okay, well, the next video should be showing you some more stuff in here that I have been getting done. Woo, y'all. We've done a lot. And it is looking really, really good. As always, time is precious. Carpe diem. Seize the day. I'll see you next time.